Hello, this is the super quick version of How to Hear Autotune video. I've done a full version that's available and it'd be great if you could go and watch that, but this video will give you the knowledge to identify the artefacts that are left behind when vocals have been tuned. We say Autotune, actually that's a brand name. There are lots of different brands that offer vocal pitch correction software and hardware. And in this example, we're going to be looking at a package called Melodyne, which is pretty much the industry leading player. Now, I am not going to pass judgment on whether vocal tuning is moral or immoral and when it's appropriate and when it's not. That's for you to decide. So, just one warning, if you enjoy listening to pop or modern productions and you feel that you might not enjoy it as much if you know that those records have been auto-tuned, then please do not watch the rest of this video. Okay, so I've got an example chunk of vocal and I've brought it into Melodyne. The vocal is provided by Ashley Faith of Ashley Faith and the Compass Rose, and she's kindly given us permission to use this little chunk of audio from her last album. Let's have a listen to it without any pitch correction. So each of these blobs here represents a syllable. Their position on the vertical axis represents the average pitch of each syllable, and these little lines represent the drift, how far away from the average pitch she is. So you can see on these first two notes, ignore this one, the first two main notes, that she drifts into them, she ramps up into those pitches. So just be aware of that and you'll be able to see how this represents the sound.
And lo, hey, take back the fire we've forgotten, the old and forsaken, the child. There's no love to find, solace, no pain to inspire. So let's take back the earth and take back the fire.
Okay, so first of all, Melodyne is actually pretty transparent. It's quite good at making these tuning changes without leaving many artifacts. Other packages may be not so effective, but we can still listen out for the giveaway signs. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to tune this up in a way that there are basically two stages to what I'm going to do. And these are things that you should be able to identify. So each syllable has an average pitch, and I'm going to pull those average pitches exactly so they're exactly on the note. Fine. So let's have a listen with them pulled exactly to pitch.
And lo, hey, take back the fire we've forgotten, the old and forsaken, the child. There's no love to find, solace, no pain to inspire. So let's take back the earth and take back the fire.
Okay, so that doesn't sound too auto-tuned. Because each individual syllable has been shifted either up or down, and the micro pitch changes within each syllable have been left. However, certain auto-tune packages tend to try and push those micro pitch variations to a target pitch, and we can show that by reducing the modulation. So you can see those little wiggly lines are now more or less straight. The notes are hit very quickly, there's no waver into them, and they're maintained right to the end of the note. So listen how the note transitions and the end sections of the note sound. What you'll notice is the transitions are very quick, and there's an artifact that sounds almost like the singer has got marbles in their mouth, and that quite often pops up when you've got longer notes that are pitch corrected. So here's the heavily auto-tuned version.
And lo, hey, take back the fire we've forgotten, the old and forsaken, the child. There's no love to find, solace, no pain to inspire. So let's take back the earth and take back the fire.
So actually you can see a couple of the notes were not hitting the right notes because they've been pulled to the wrong note. Also, everything sounded a bit robotic. Now, obviously, this is a very extreme version of auto-tuning, or pitch correction, I should say. But it's just so you can hear what the artifacts sound like. So let's now pull this so it's a bit less extreme. And as I play it back again, you should still be able to hear the artifacts. This is a sort of level of auto-tuning that is not uncommon in pop music or even rock music these days. Have a little listen and see if you can hear those pitch changes and the way the pitches are held for longer notes.
And lo, hey, take back the fire we've forgotten, the old and forsaken, the child. There's no love to find, solace, no pain to inspire. So let's take back the earth and take back the fire.
Okay, so hopefully you can hear the artifacts there that I've mentioned, the way notes are hit and the way notes are held, the transition between notes, the way it sounds like a zipper or a gearbox between the individual notes. And those are the giveaway signs of auto-tune. So hopefully you can take that knowledge away with you and it won't ruin your enjoyment of too many records.